Anybody here? Hello? Is anyone here? I mean, I really shouldn't stay too long.
Oh, hello, dear.
What is this? What is this? Piece of paper? What? Where did he go? What is this? Where to go? Well, here we go. I'm the exact same spot that I started in. Hey kitty, how you doing?
Oh, there you are, dearie.
Whoa, hi, do you know anything about this piece of paper I was given here? Some woman up there gave it to me. Do you know anything about that, or, no?
Oh, yes, dearie, yes. I know exactly who you're talking about. In fact, he's right over there. Why don't you go pay him a visit? Yes, I'm the one who wanted you for the interview. Okay, dearie, I hope you have fun in the interview, but I have to go now. Okay, bye. Okay, let's go. Alright, let's go in. Funny, the door won't open. Thank you.
Oh my god, is this place ever cramped? What? This is a shed.
Hello, almost 12 viewers, and welcome to the In the Shed show. The show that we're in a shed.
Yeah,
Right. At least I get a shed.
How could you
that's
not
the
be
guy?
sure?
That's the guy. That's the thing that the guy in the alleyway told me. So anyway, today we have Shane Dawson. Hello, Shane.
Hi, I'm so happy to be here.
Aren't we all? Okay. So why don't we start off by asking you a few questions? So first question.
Questions.
What do you do for a living, Shane?
Well, I make YouTube videos for other people's liking. My videos.
So why don't you tell us what you do in these videos?
I was getting there.
Interesting.
But,
Really?
All right. What are you trying to do with a pine cone?
It is not a pine cone. It is a microphone, and please don't touch it.
It's a pine.
It is not a pine cone.
It
is not.
It's not a
So,
mic.
So
Just can I continue with the question, please?
yes, you may.
Answer. Whatever. Okay. When I was young, I made videos for my family to watch every weekend to help cheer them up as we were poor, depressed, we didn't have much money, whatever.
Well,
first world problems, you know. I found this site called YouTube, where I could upload these videos, and I did because I did that instead of keeping a physical copy, because I had so many CDs laying around the house all the time, because it was every week, so. Yeah, that's basically that.
So, how did you think of start making videos for your family?
For a family?
Yes,
Well,
yes.
I had a lot of assignments actually where, can you just not with the pine cone? Like, sorry, microphone. Just,
yes. Mm-hmm.
come on, just
Okay,
keep it
okay,
over
okay,
there.
Okay.
You can
It won't bother you. It won't bother you anymore. I promise.
Where were question? For
How
my
did you
family.
start making videos for your family?
I had a lot of assignments where I made videos with my friends.
Sounds boring.
Yeah, because running this show isn't. Anyway,
Exactly.
I had a lot of assignments where I made videos with my friends, and I always loved making my class laugh.
No, Piney! Why would you do that?
Because you're trying to stick a pine cone in my face.
No, I was not. It's
Can
a
we
microphone.
just continue with the interview,
Fine.
please?
You know what? Fine. Then I'll get my other one. I'll sliced pea shooters from Plants vs. Zombies. Yes. Okay. So you want to continue now?
It's made my day so much better. Except
Made
for
my
the
day so
fact
much
that I
worse. You
might
just
get
killed
raped.
Piney. Okay.
Why
Why would you do that?
Can we continue with the question? I thought this was an interview.
Okay, fine.
I had a lot of assignments where I made videos with my friends, and I always loved making my class laugh with them.
Yeah.
And so I thought I could do the same with my family. Yeah, so that's what I did. It was great.
Interesting. Okay. If you could describe your videos in a few words, what would it be? What would those words be?
Let me think here. This is gonna take a lot of thinking. I really don't know. Oh, wait, yes, they do. Unneeded and retarded.
Just like you.
There we go.
Just like you. Okay. So next question. What do you think of yourself, Shane? Because in your book, you always talked about how you didn't like yourself and
yes, hence the
stuff
name.
like that. Of course I did. I did.
So,
you know. What was it like? Selfie I hate or something? Yes. Okay. Well, anyway. So what do you think of yourself, Shane?
The same, unneeded and retarded.
So just like your videos. Yeah. Okay.
Next question, please.
Who was your biggest influence when you were making your videos?
Probably my grandma. She was very dumb and sassy. And she yelled at the TV at 5 in the morning, and I loved it so much. She was great. Okay. She's dead now.
Yes. Just like you're about to. What? Never mind. Never mind. Well, anyway. So, what was your grandma's name and how did she die?
This is really, I don't think can you please continue with the next question?
Okay.
Just the next question.
What killed your grandma?
The next real question.
Fine.
Not this.
Who's your grandpa?
The next real question, please.
You know what, Shane? If you're not going to cooperate, I think I'll just read off this application form you sent in about how your grandma died.
There was no application form. You literally threw a piece of paper at me on a street.
It's right here, as you can see. Nope. And right here it says, cause of death, grandma, age 101.
She was not 101.
Yes, she was. It says it right here.
Just continue with the next question. Here, look, I'm even going to read off the script you have here, because you can't even remember your own questions.
Excuse me, that was not for me. That was for you.
You don't even have the answer.
This right here has a lack of memory.
I convinced you to make a book about yourself. Well, I made a book about myself.
No, I'm asking the questions here, okay?
Then ask the question.
What convinced you to make a book about yourself?
Well, I have gone through some serious in my life.
Don't say that on TV. That is not suitable. The shed does not appreciate it.
It's a shed, and this is not going on TV. Let me continue.
It's okay, Shed. He didn't mean it.
I've gone through so much stuff in my life, and I thought it'd be entertaining for my fans to read for some reason, because they're sick bastard.
What?
I said people. Not okay. Next question, please.
So, do you think you'll ever make a movie about yourself?
A movie? I already did. Maybe if you'd research me, you would know that. Next question.
I did research you many times.
Next
Almost
question.
every night, actually.
Next question.
So, Shane, do you think you'll ever make another book about yourself?
Well, I honestly don't know.
You just broke my pea shooter. Why would you do that?
What's a pea shooter? Is that from that game, Plants vs. Zombies? Jeez.
No, it's from Zombies vs. Plants. What's that? Well, anyway, do you think you'll ever make another book about yourself, Shane?
Well, that all really depends if my fans want another one, you know? Like,
Wait, you have fans?
I'm done. That's it.
No, Shane, come back here. Where are you going? Hey, come back here!
Get away from me! I won't let you leave! Oh god. You gotta put it out, slow him down. That's all. Here's good. Oh god. I think I lost him. I don't see him. Please help me.
Here, don't worry, I'll help you.
Hold up.
Are you tired of this happening to you? Well, buy Murder Wave for $13,856,372 easy payments of $1. Available now.
welcome to the OTEG show, the show that can't afford a studio, so we have to sit on this stuff, and covering rocks really hurts our butts. But anyway, today we have Marina Chapman!
Hi, Anita.
How do you know my name?
Oh, I watch your show a lot. Yeah.
Okay. I won't look into it any further. Alright, so Marina has some very touching backstory.
Yes.
When she was the age of 3, she was abducted and she was thrown into the jungle. She was raised by monkeys as her family for a couple years, correct?
Yes.
Why are you jigging up your hand?
Oh, this is what I used to do in the jungle. And I just never really stopped, you know? It's fun.
Okay, but you're ruining the set.
Sorry. I'll stop. Put this down.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
So she was raised by monkeys and she somehow found her way out of the jungle. I won't know, didn't read her book. Be like that. Anyway, so yeah, she found her way out of the jungle and she lived a normal life after that. So yeah, today we want to ask you a couple questions, if that's okay.
Yep.
So the first question I want to ask you is, can you remember anything from your early childhood days, or?
Well, really, I don't remember, like, much, but I do remember I was just about to turn 4. And that little village I was in, it was a big deal to have a birthday, so I just remember I couldn't wait for it to happen.
Most
And
people
then
would be
what
excited.
what I usually would do in the village during the day was I would go behind the village and pick seed pods from the big fruit bushes in the back. And I was doing that just as I usually would, enjoying the seed pods and everything. And then all of a sudden, a big black hand came right... What's wrong?
Are you 100% sure that this hand was black?
Yes, it was. It was 100%.
Because that is racist. I'll have you know.
It is
I
not.
take serious offense to that. I am black.
I didn't know that.
I am black, so I take serious offense to that.
Do you?
Are you sure that this hand was black?
Yes, I'm 100% sure it was 100% black.
No, are you saying you were 100% sure that it was black? Or that the hand was 100%
I don't
the
know.
shade of black? Because that is physically impossible. Unless they went to go see Miss Hats, because I've heard she's really good at turning 0% to 100% black.
Wait, who's Miss Hats?
Who? What? What was the question? Anyway, continue on with your answer, please.
Well, anyway, a hand came over my face and put me into a bag and put me onto a truck. That's really all I remember from my early childhood. I don't even remember my parents or my name. Anything. I don't remember anything.
So, my next question for you is, what was the first thing you did when you got to the jungle?
The first thing I did when I got to the jungle was when I was dropped off there by the kidnappers. I was really tired, and I was still scared. I was crying. I could remember wanting my mom to come help me. And so then I just went into a tree trunk to hide. It was a hollowed out tree trunk, and I was just really scared because I knew everything in this jungle was dangerous. At least that's what I thought. So I just slept in there for the night, cried myself to sleep, and then I woke up in the morning crying again, and then I just kind of went exploring to find some stuff to eat or drink and everything, but yeah, it was really going nowhere and I couldn't really find anything. Yeah.
Interesting. So, in your book, you say the reason you left is because of these hunters. Could you please tell us the story of how you left because of these hunters?
Yes, well, once I found my monkey family and everything. They taught me how to get food, they taught me how to get drinks, they taught me how to heal myself if I was poisoned or anything from dangerous fruits or whatever in the jungle. And I was with them for about 5 years. And by then I was completely a wild animal. And then one day, these hunters came. And I remember one of them was a female hunter. And I just, always in the jungle, I've always wanted a true mother's love, but I never got that. Although I did love my monkeys and they loved me, I just never had the love that felt like a mother was loving me. But as soon as I saw the female hunter, I just climbed down from a tree that I was in and saw her. And she immediately looked extremely shocked because she's never seen anything like me. I was just a completely wild animal. And yeah, so she brought me into town. I was super scared because I was on a highway, and I felt really sad because I left my monkey family I've been watching over me for the past 5 years. So as we got to the town, they brought me to this old beat-up house that looks kind of like this set.
I made this set
handmade set by me.
Sorry, I didn't mean to offend you. This is just what it looked like. Well, anyway, they brought me to the house, and all of a sudden, the hunters brought me in, and then this big fat lady came up, and she looked at the hunters and handed them a parrot, and the hunters walked away and left me there. So she traded me for a parrot, and I was just in this house with this big fat lady. And that's what happened when I left the jungle at first.
Interesting. So we sort of left off on your story of how you got to where you are now when you were taken in by this larger woman.
Yes, Anna Carmen.
Yes, so I wanted to ask, what happened after that?
Well, I figured out that the place she was running. Well, I always thought it was a bit weird because there were a bunch of younger girls and me, slightly older, slightly younger and stuff. But then one day, older men kept coming into the place and taking girls, and the girls would never show up. So that's when I realized that it was a brothel, where older men would come and rape you and take you away forever.
That was legal, folks.
Oh, it's not. Yeah. And then I ran away one day because I was really afraid of that happening. And Anna Carmen was very abusive. She's tried to kill me a few times. And then I ran away. I became a homeless street kid. And I was just eating mangoes out of trees. That's how I survived, really. Stealing from people, stealing their money and food. And then I became the leader of the street gang and stuff because I knew how to survive the most in a harsh environment. And then one day I was knocking on doors to go find maybe a place to work in a house or something. So I could do some work and they would trade me food, somewhere to sleep. I didn't want any money though. So one day I was knocking doors. No one accepted me until I finally found one house. And the person who answered the door is a familiar person, someone I always would pay attention to on the streets. She would always sit on benches sewing stuff. And I never bothered to steal from her because she just seemed so nice. So I knocked on the door. She answered, and she let me into her house. And she lived with her parents and a bunch of sisters and brothers. And then it turned out after a while that they were the biggest crime family in town. And they did a lot of bad things. And then one day, I think it was the dad. He tried to rape me.
Whoa,
Yeah.
that went from 0 to 100 real quick.
Yes, it did. Except that was very scary. That was a very scary moment. So that's when I decided to leave, and one of my close friends, Maria, offered me to join her family. And she was my neighbor, too. So yeah, I joined her, and she's always loved me. She's always looked out for me and everything, so I joined her family, and then she brought me to this family priest, and he gave me the option of the two names, Lolz and Marina. And Lolz meant light, and the Marina meant sea. And I thought Marina was an interesting name because I've never heard it before, and I always wanted a unique name. And I really liked their family. I finally had a mother's love. Maria's family was really nice. I finally had a mom. So that's when I chose the name Marina, and then my life got really normal after that. And then I moved to England when I was older. And then I married an Englishman there. And then I had a family. And then that brings us to where we are today.
Interesting stuff.
Mm-hmm.
So, we're sort of running out of time because it's almost time for the owner of this house to wake up, and I don't want to meet face-to-face with that shotgun again. Please, you're ruining the set. Come on.
Sorry.
As I was trying to say, it's almost time for this owner of this house to wake up, and I don't want to be face-to-face with a shotgun again, so I guess 2 more questions, alright?
Yeah, okay.
So before we ask the last question, I want to first ask, what was your scariest moment?
Well, I tell you when I can show it. Whoa, is this a box? Maybe there's some money inside that could help me. Give me that. Give me that. That's mine. Come back.
Stupid little homeless girl can't get me under this bridge. Let's see what's in this box. This is the most scary moment of my life. Okay, so my final question for you today is, have you ever considered going back to the jungle? Because, I mean, you could just go on a plane, boat, and just go back and live there forever. Build your own house.
No, I never really have now that I'm older, but when I was younger and a street kid, I did every day, and I regret my decision to come back to the city every day. But now that I'm older, I realize that it was for a reason, and they taught me a bunch of life lessons, believe it or not. Everyone thought they were just monkeys. A lot of people didn't even believe me that this happened. But they taught me a lot of life lessons. Yeah, they taught me a lot of life lessons. They taught me how to survive, and I'm really grateful that they were there to teach me all those things. And now, they've made me who I am today.
So everyone, that was Bob. Give her a hand.
It's Marina Chapman.
Marina Chaprat. All right.
Well, anyway, I wanted to ask you a question.
Okay, make it quick.
Yes. You always mention your first name. You always mention your first name on TV, Anita.
Anita. Yep.
Yes. But you've never mentioned your last name. What is your last name?
Blunt.
Anita Blunt.
Yeah.
Interesting.
It's just a name. What's interesting about it?
Well,
Anita Blunt. That's what.
nice to meet you, Anita.
All right. No problem.
Wait a minute. Your hand is awfully familiar and black, like the one that grabbed me in the nose. Bitch.